And good evening, everyone. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. We're doing our little Weather Plus program for you now and talking about the storm threat that's possibly coming our way this weekend. I know this weekend, but first, I want to tell you about the Rolling Fork update. We did have a tornado confirmed near Rolling Fork. This was going on last night. This happened right around this time last night, as a matter of fact. So the survey crew from the National Weather Service goes out. What they do is they measure the damage to kind of see where and what happened. And they have determined that a tornado did track very close to Burma Road and Indian Bayou Road in Sharkey County. This is just northwest of Rolling Fork, which is in the middle of your screen. It was a 90-mile-per-hour tornado in EF1 with 2.4 miles in length, 150 feet wide. And it was on the ground for about 5 minutes last night. No injuries, but it's kind of eerie when you consider how close it is to the 2-year anniversary of the Rolling Fork tornado. And of course, that was a devastating tornado, took many lives, destroyed Rolling Fork, which is still in the process of rebuilding the city. Cute town, nice place, really friendly people, some good restaurants to eat there too. So let's hope and keep them in our thoughts and prayers and continue to support them in any way we can. It's a great little community. Now, we had some big storms last night that moved through. And those storms, for the most part, are now in the Gulf of Mexico. They're not coming back. Don't worry. We have clear skies out there right now. We've got some pretty nice weather around here, but the rainfall was significant, anywhere from a half inch to 2 inches. Now, there are some places that had more rain than that. So, we saw anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches of rain. So just keep that in mind. But right now, we've got nothing but sunshine out there. It looks beautiful with mostly sunny skies just about on all of our sky cams. As you can see, we've got beautiful conditions out there. This is the way it looks currently from the the Sheridan in Flowood on the First Alert Skycam network. Mostly sunny skies, hazy conditions out there. Temperatures are currently running in the high 60s and low 70s. It is a little bit warmer in our southernmost counties. Macomb, for instance, you have 77 degrees. Natchez 74. In fact, I just saw the temperatures updated on the screen. 73 in Jackson, Macomb 74, Lexington 75, and Forest at 68 degrees. So we do have a severe threat this weekend. It's a lower end severe threat, but something we're going to monitor for you very closely as the potential is there for getting severe weather. So we want you to be well aware of the potential threat that we could be dealing with. Again, a dangerous situation that could be developing out there, and it could be really at any time from Saturday afternoon through Sunday afternoon. So stay weather aware this week. Look at this. We've got a huge severe weather risk area. Stretches all the way from Michigan down to the Gulf Coast, from Texas over through North Carolina. This whole area is looking at the potential for getting some rough weather. So it's a large area. There could be an outbreak of severe weather. We think there could be multiple rounds, but there is really no clear agreement on the forecast models right now. What is interesting, you compare and contrast this to the Tylertown situation we had not even 10 days ago. That we had clarity, and we were talking about that 10 days before the storm actually developed on how we were really thinking the likelihood was there. This is less likely, so just keep that in mind, but we will monitor it to see if this does fit the criteria for a first alert weather day over the coming days. So, of course, you are watching WLBT's First Alert Weather Update here for you, and we do these updates a few times during the day. Right now, the next threat to watch will be this Saturday through Sunday. It's a level 2 out of 5, a slight risk out there. Damaging wind is likely as tornadoes are a possibility again, and that covers a large part of the country, as you can see, from the Gulf Coast all the way up into Michigan and Lake Michigan for that matter, but it does include most of the WLBT viewing area. A level 2 on a scale of 1 to 5. Just to remind you, we were dealing with 4s and 5s for the I call it the Tylertown tornado, and the only reason why I do that is because of the damage that we had in Walthall County. But of course, I'm not forgetting you in Jefferson Davis or Covington or Smith counties. You had significant damage there too. But a slight risk is out there. So just keep checking back multiple times. I will tell you, if you do have any outdoor plans this weekend, make sure you've got a contingency plan because the weather could turn kind of rough on you. So the next weather maker looks like this. It's going to be developing in Texas on Friday and moving northeastward. And it could bring us thunderstorms as soon as Saturday afternoon across much of the area. Saturday night, And Sunday, there could be a resurgence of thunderstorms in the area as well. When we look at storm energy, that is something that is going to be building up as we get into Saturday, but retreating a little bit Saturday night, which is good news, at least for a timing perspective. But this could return again on Sunday. So definitely check us out tonight on WLBT News at 10. The tornado energy looks really low at this point, but that could also be on the increase as we get into Sunday next week as well. So the summation is a low end threat for severe weather that's going to be going on out there. But this is when I'm saying the models are in really big disagreement. On the right hand side of your screen, we have the GFS. Now, the GFS uses more data, more data points. It updates more frequently. But the problem is it is less reliable, at least in this situation right now. The Euro only updates twice a day. The Euro uses a lot more data when it updates. So it tends to be more accurate, whereas the GFS will use less data points than the Euro. I hope that makes a little sense. I may have gotten it confused there a little bit, but the Euro, more data points, but only updates twice a day. GFS, less data points, but it updates 4 times a day. So you get one that gives you better timing, another one that gives you just better data, and that's the problem. So you got to keep that in mind. It's a little bit tricky, but they're not in agreement right now, and that's the issue with why we can't really call it on timing. This morning, storms are all in the Gulf of Mexico. They continue to move away from us. Thank goodness. Here is your 10-day first alert forecast. Shows you that 70s and 80s are here to stay, and overnight low temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s as well. We're not seeing much of a temperature change in the last 24 hours, except around Macomb. It's a little bit warmer than it was. Everywhere else is running a couple of degrees cooler, but we had a nice day out there today. Look at that, 75 in Vicksburg for the high, 73 in Jackson. Macomb reached 78 degrees. The big picture shows you, though, it's hot weather in Houston, 85, but not in Chicago and not New York, where it was in the 40s today. So it's feeling like winter still in many of our northern states, but it's beautiful out there all across our area. This is the way it looks. In fact, currently, this is our Market Max cam in Monticello. You can see mostly sunny skies. There are a few lingering clouds out there, but not much. Don't forget our free first alert weather app showing you overnight tonight, temperatures falling from the 60s into the 50s out there. We're going to be looking at chilly conditions. Morning commute, low 50s to start your day. And then as we go through it, we'll see high temperatures reach the low 80s when it comes to tomorrow afternoon. A beautiful Tuesday ahead and really nice weather for Wednesday as well. Thursday and Friday, temperatures close to 80 degrees, but there could be a few showers as early as Friday. A better chance for storms and showers coming in this weekend. So that's really your weather in a nutshell, folks. Again, the top story is that we have a severe weather risk this weekend, and I just want you all to be safe, and I appreciate you coming through to talk to our little weather talk tonight. Any questions that you may have? I'm looking right now to see. Enrique, hey, Dave, what's for dinner? Chicken wings for you. Wow, you're living right, man. I'm telling you, you're doing it right. I'm not sure yet. I got to go figure it out. I'm going to go grab some dinner with a coworker here, and we're going to figure out what we're going to eat, but don't have a ton of time. I'm doing all the weathercasts this afternoon and this evening. So I'll be back on Fox 40 News at 9 and WLBT News at 10. Hopefully we'll have a better update for you at that point in time, and I can tell you something good. As far as anything else, that's really it. But now, Enrique, I'm craving chicken wings every time you do this to me. I don't know. All right, folks, I'm going to let y'all go. You'll see me WLBT News at 10 and on Fox 40 News at 9. I hope you all have a good evening. Stay safe, and we'll keep you updated as we go throughout the week.